Hey everybody! Welcome, guys, to Monica News and Views. Tonight, guys, we will be having a discussion. Welcome in Blur Sunset. Welcome in Nancy. Welcome in Jean's channel. Welcome in Edward Smart. Welcome in everybody. If you're in the live, make sure y'all please give me a thumbs up if you can. Um, if you want to share me out, share me out. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. You ate all kinds of turkey. You ate a lot of leftovers like me. Well, I had a lot of leftovers, but my kids ate up all the cakes. So it wasn't a lot of cake. Look, cake didn't last 2 days. Hey Trisha, how are you today? Trisha? How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. I know tomorrow we all got to get back at it. We got to get back to work. Kids got to get back to school. So I know everyone is basically I guess excited about getting in the chat, getting back to normal. And I know everybody enjoyed just getting those days of resting. I know I did. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Thursday night, I enjoyed the little kickback we had with listening to music. I know some of you guys left, but at the end of the live, we had a good little time listening to music, and I drunk. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Let me deal with this. Just a second. I'm back out. Had to get his clothes on, or it was going to be a whole scene, and we didn't want to see that. So yeah, we did. Trisha, I did wake up the next day with a slight hangover, but that's not here nor there. But we did have a good time. If you wasn't in there, then you missed out on a good time. Yes, I got up and danced, cut a rug for a little bit, just to, have fun. I do have a special announcement at the end of this live, guys. I do have a special announcement. Um, if you're watching the playback, you may need to want to comment or whatever, so you'll know what's going on. But at the end of this live, guys, I will have a special announcement because I think that's the only way that I can be fair. So, um, guys, have you guys watched the movie Karen on BET? It's a free movie that came out. I guess it came out this year. And we're going to discuss it, and we're going to discuss how your prejudice, and this is not, let me just say that this is not directed just towards white people. This is directed towards any person that is prejudiced against a specific race, a specific gender, a specific nationality, or someone's prejudice against someone whose sexuality they don't agree with. Prejudice is more than just white people, calling having something against black people. Prejudice is more than what we seen in Karen, but that is a good example. And I can tell you that movie. Well, Edward, I don't want to give too much tea away, but if you want to watch it, watch it. It really went there because you see yourself getting upset. You see yourself cussing at the TV. You see yourself tell the shooter. You see yourself getting very angry, but it brings so much awareness. If you take your feelings out of it, it brings so much awareness of how what being prejudiced. Yes, Trisha. I know it kind of made me upset, but then you have to realize, like, this movie is bringing awareness of what what prejudice and being prejudiced can do. Um, what I'm saying is, like, okay, when the movie first started, you see that every time I watched the movie last night and then I watched it again today just to keep it fresh on my mind. And the first time when I watched it the first time, Karen, yeah, she was very petty. Like when the first, like, somebody had did a nice, like, chalk work of Black Lives Matter, and she got some soap and water and scrubbed it all off. So and then the movie begins with this young couple, this young Black couple that moves into a predominantly white neighborhood. And Karen comes out and she sees that, that, she has Black neighbors. And then this lady comes up to you and says, hey, Karen, you have Black neighbors. And she was like, yeah, I know. And things like that. So, he, him and her, they was talking about having a baby, whatever. Y'all can listen to that part. Then she goes over to meet the husband. I ain't gonna give their name or nothing because a lot of people haven't watched it. But the lady name is Karen in the story, in the movie. And and so the lady went up to say and just basically was like, that we don't have anything for you to take. And then, like, she was just rude, like did you? Well, good. I think Trisha put me on to it, and I shout out to Trisha. And so, I was like, what? And she was like, we don't, the trash, after you do the trash, after they do the trash, you're supposed to take your trash container back up up on the curb after you, because a lot of HOAs require that. They do require you to not leave your trash bin out there. Okay. And she was just saying, like, snide remarks. She was like, she really did say a lot of snide remarks to him first meeting him, like we don't have anything here for you to take, and all, it's like it made it so uncomfortable for him. And then she put cameras around her house, pointing it directly in front of these people's house. Like, how you gonna do that to somebody? How you gonna, like, get some cameras set up so you can watch somebody's house to make sure that they don't steal nothing from you? These people, and then, for her to think that, like, what gets me is she really thought that they couldn't afford to stay there. Like, if they bought the home there, wouldn't you think that they were able to, right? Like, wouldn't you think that they were able to afford to stay in that location? Like, it makes you, like, really, like, yeah, like, and then, ask what the wife does and things like that. Just because he smoked a little weed, then, oh, he has to be. He said, next thing you know, they'll be bringing the crack around and all that. I'm like, child, please, lady. Anyway, then we get to the restaurant. She really pissed me off at the restaurant. Like, okay, it was like, and I say a nice upscale restaurant, and her little friends was talking. She was talking about that she has a black neighbor and all that. And then these two black guys, they were like kind of talking loud and laughing. And so she was like, she went to them like she was their boss or their mama or somebody, and was like, uh, if y'all could y'all please keep it quiet? If not, y'all can keep quiet. I'm gonna do if y'all don't obey. Um, yes. If y'all don't obey, then I'm gonna get you kicked out the restaurant, basically. And they was like, okay, lady, okay, calm down. And so, but they was like, really obey you? And then she was like, she went back, and then the lady looked at her. She was like, "What? I'm not prejudiced." I'm like, "Lady, what do you call it?" Like, just because I've been in several locations where exactly only person that complained was you. So they was like, really, they was laughing like, really, this lady trying to tell us to be quiet. And so she went to the manager and told the manager something and got them kicked out the restaurant. I feel like you are part of the problem too, because one thing about it, you took their money, so what's wrong with giving them service? If she didn't like to hear all that or whatever, she could have easily asked, could she be moved to another table or something like that, if she didn't want to hear all the noise. But see, she want to pull rank. She wanted to pull rank. So she decided to go tell the manager and got these people kicked out. Then he comes and he's smoking a joint. He don't supposed to be smoking weed. They trying to make a baby, so he don't supposed to be smoking weed. And she always outside. This the reason why she's always outside, because she knows when they enter, when they come home, when they leave home, and whatever else they do. They had their curtains slightly open, and the lady was like, the black girl was getting undressed, and her son was sitting there watching her get undressed. And then she's like, hey, what you doing? And then no, they were both getting undressed. Let me take that back. They both were getting undressed. And then she's sitting there watching and getting excited. I'm like, now hold up now. Now hold up. So you have a personal you have a problem with my skin color, but you want my man? Exactly. Like, how can you sit there and look at people all day and what they got going on? You are a special kind of miserable. You have that much hate in your heart. That's the sad part about it. This lady had so much of an issue with this couple just because they were black, and not because they did anything personally to her and nothing like that, but we have to teach our kids to be better. And we have to teach, like her kids wasn't even prejudiced. This is the crazy part about the little girl. Her daughter had a black boyfriend, and the young boy, the teenage son, he played basketball, and he was trying to play basketball with the black husband. And she had a problem with that basically. And then tried to rub up on him. He had asked to put some antifreeze in her car. And you know what she did? She rubbed on him. I'm like, really? So you trying to seduce? You gonna want to seduce him too? Really? Like y'all, it was like wow. And then for like I would have really went off to find out. Then the man went and he found out. Look, went in the house. She got all these Confederate flags up, and all that. Like she had Confederate flags of all kinds of old pictures of Confederate soldiers and all that. And he went to see what the light was, and he seen that light. He was like, "Oh my God, this woman is watching us. This woman is sitting up here watching us." Like, that's crazy. Hey, Blur Sunset, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for coming in and supporting me. Make sure you guys press the like button. If you guys want to check out Blur Sunset, please check them out. They come from P Habit. You should have, but didn't. That's the unfortunate situation about it. Like, and then she was like, do you need any? Do you want anything to drink? I don't know why. Then the crazy thing about it, she gonna, the wife, she tried to give her. I know I'm going all over the place. Okay, you're from Canada. Okay, great. Um, she was like, the lady brought her a pecan pie. That pecan pie looked good. And she sit there and she threw the whole pecan pie in the trash. Said she, and then also she don't shake black people's hands and all that crap. And I'm like, oh my God. Like she was just like, she's saying that, you know how some people like do snide things or things that are like questionable or saying things that are questionable. Thank you. And she was making a lot of snide remarks. But what cut the cake for me, because a lot of you guys may not have watched it, and all my stuff is out of order. So you got to worry. It's inconsistent to the movie and how it ended up. Okay, thank you. Blur Sunset, I will give you the love back once. It may be tomorrow, but I will give you your love back. No problem with me doing that. Um, so okay, and so these young men, she was at the park, so-called picking up trash. And these young boys was like coming up to like play in the park, ride their little skateboards and chill at the park. And she comes and say, "Hey, do you guys live here? I need to see some ID." I'm like, I've been like, they was like, "Ma'am, we don't owe you nothing to see some ID." Like, really? And they was like, "Oh yes, I really need to see some ID." So she called her racist brother. Yes, she did. And oh my God, Mike, no, the regular care. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so scared. They're trying to attack me. Yeah. Oh my God. And these boys, they recorded her. They was like, "Man, we have not done anything to this crazy lady." And that's what you have to do. Thank God for cell phones. Thank God. Let me tell y'all something. Thank God for cell phones nowadays. Cell phones have solved a lot of murders, have convicted a lot of people for their wrongdoings, have gotten a lot of people fired. That's what I'm saying. You have to be careful on what you put out here in this world because it could come back and bite you. And so that's why I say I'm not doing this. Hi, Miami K. How are you doing today? That's why I'm not doing this to, um, you know, direct this at anybody. But what I'm saying is, with this movie, it puts it out there to let you know what I'm saying, you can have this much hate in your heart for people, and it could cause you to lose your life. Look at what happened to those three men in the Ahmaud Arbery case. Look at all the guy that Derek Chauvin, who murdered George Floyd. You know, like, and look at those ones that have had something prejudice against the trans community, that's killing the trans women and men just because they made a decision to choose the way to live their life the way they want to live. I'm not just, when you have something prejudice against someone, you have hate in your heart towards people you know nothing about. You just hate them because you're judging them. That's all what it is. Let's be truthful about it. You know nothing about these people. You're just judging them from a previous experience or what was taught to you. But one thing I know for sure, God is love, and God loves us all. So yes, all lives matter. But when our black lives are being taken, then black lives matter just as well as anyone else's lives that matter. Bye, Blur Sunset. Thank you for coming in. So, I'm not trying to make anyone upset with this. I'm just saying, when it comes to being prejudiced, you have to watch yourself. You have to watch some of the remarks you make that could be offensive towards people. And this Karen in this movie, like they had a nice housewarming party. And she was just saying some really, why don't you go back to Africa? If y'all said that y'all took us from Africa, we took y'all from Africa. Why don't y'all just go back for Africa? That kind of made me upset. I'm like, hold up. But you know what I'm saying? But they let you know a lot of people do say that. And I'm like, that's true, And then she was like, y'all always trying to play the race card. Black people always trying to play the race card and always trying to play victim. They need to stop being aggressive towards police officers and stuff like that. But when do some police officers, if they think automatically that black people are a threat, they're going to come off as harsh. And true. That is a shame, because that's why I say, as a, hey Nancy, as a person, you have to. Yes, Edward, she was, and she didn't care. Come with some fruit cake. I'm like, Lord, I don't even eat fruit cake. That's something I don't eat, fruit cake. You don't even have to worry about me eating that. You can stay right there at the table, child. I'm good on fruit cake. Cause like they serve that around holiday time, fruit cake and stuff like that. I'm good on that. Okay. But like she just said some real snide remarks. Y'all always trying to play, like, black people don't always try to play the race card. Black, you know what I'm saying? Only time we have, and most of the time when we do that is when we're disrespected. And just like some people may say, people that's in the trans community always trying to play the victim cards because people don't accept them in their lifestyle. Just like, it's different. Like I said, it's different prejudice in this world, y'all. It is different prejudice in this world. But we can't go back to Africa because we didn't come from Africa. Our ancestors did. And that's what this being racist and prejudice is about. It's all what our ancestors taught us. You know what I'm saying? Hate is taught, honey. Hate is taught. And sometimes hate could be fueled from an incident that had nothing to do with you, but everything to do with something that happened in the past. See, with Karen, her family had to move, I guess, from wherever their neighborhood was from, and she She said that black people moved in their neighborhood and it crack, because of the crack epidemic, and black people bring crack to bring get to shooting up the place, stuff like that. But I'm like, all black people neighborhoods are not like that. Like, I stay in a predominantly black and Mexican neighborhood, and we don't have problems. This is a good, my aunt Nancy can tell you, we don't have problems. We don't have shootings. We don't have killings, not in this neighborhood. And it's predominantly black and Mexican, and a sprinkle of little white in there. But we don't have no problems like that. Hey, the McCray Kings, how are you? But that's why I say, this racism things and race, the police racially profiling us and things like that, that's not good. That's not cute. And I'm glad that that police officer that was the brothers Mike's partner, don't talk to, I'm your superior, and I'm like, look, you're wrong, you're wrong. And I said, that's what some people have to realize. We have to call it like it is. If you see someone doing something prejudice or doing something that's not right towards another human or another race or another religion, or someone's doing something prejudice against someone's sexuality or anything like that, call them out on it. Don't sit there and just say nothing, because that makes you a part of the problem. And if someone is wrong, doing someone's wrong just because of the color of their skin or what they believe in, then you need to call them out. You don't mistreat people just because they are different from you. You teach your children that too. It all starts at home. It does, and most people don't believe it, but it does start at home. You have a personal problem with certain nationalities or a certain way, or just like some people have this thing with some people have this issue with, like, say for instance, you are a gay person, a person that's gay, trans, or whatever. Some people have those stipulations in their mind that all trans or gay people have AIDS, and that's a lie. You, like, every time that someone that's with a man, with another man, or a woman with another woman, oh, but no, 9 times out of 10 they have come towards men that way, like, oh, a man with another man, oh, he gonna end up having AIDS, but that's not true. That's prejudice or a hate. It's like I said, it's different forms of hate, and everybody have those preconceived notions about a group just because of what was said or was taught to them. Yeah, it was a whole lot. It had you cussing at the TV and throwing back, want to throw your shoe, but it went there. It went all the way there. And to know that, like, they was arresting her husband for no reason, planting drugs. How many black people y'all know that probably went through that? How many black people do y'all know that went through that? Just planting drugs so you can throw a black person in jail. Um, how many of you guys know about just arresting, just pulling you over for no reason at all? Just no reason at all, just because you may look suspicious. You know, and it's sad. This movie was very eye opening for me, because basically our world is made up of different people, And it's going to take people like me, you, and everyone else that don't believe in prejudice to call them out on it. We are the change in this world. We need to teach our children about the change in the world. Because like, there's nothing wrong with being black. There's nothing wrong with being white. There's nothing wrong with being a black and white person together. There's nothing wrong with whatever you choose to live your life. That's the way you choose to live your life. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's not my life to choose to tell you how to live it. Who's knocking on the door? Jamel. Hold on, y'all. Child, these shoes. Ooh, school tomorrow. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, my house gonna be quiet for a whole 8 hours, 8 to a few hours. Wow. So that's what I'm saying, just pulling you over for no unnecessary reasons. So that's why I say, be careful when when you're out here in these streets, man. You just want to get home, do your business, and get home. You ain't bothering nobody. This is basically what they wasn't bothering anybody. Oh, yes. Hey, Techno girl, how you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't seen you in so long, and I thought about you. I'm like, where's she been? Well, happy holidays to you. Yes, this is the most wonderful time of the year where we get to celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and the New Year. I thank God that we're able to live to see it. Um, so thank you for so much for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Look, because child, ain't no telling what. Okay, well, thank God you're okay. Honey. Wow, thank God you're okay. Thank God you're okay. Um, yeah, I heard knocking at the door. I'm like, hold up now. I didn't hear Alexa say, my little ring Alexa say, someone's at the door. So I'm like, who is knocking at my door like in a haste? We don't open doors because my kids will open the door while I'm in the bag. Hello, Peter Dale. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you, Techno Girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for doing that. OMG, thank you so much. You always come through and do that, and I appreciate you so much for doing that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Um, yes, we are glad that you are feeling better. I hope whatever it is, you are healed in Jesus' name. Amen. You are healed, honey. Because, honey, I was having I had failed the other day. it bust my tail, and honey, I've been my back and stuff been bothering me ever since. But I'll be all right. But yeah, thank you, Trisha. But good day, Eric. Oh, just your heart. Okay. Well, make sure you get that taken care of, honey. We only got one. Okay, good. Me too. I went ahead and did it, even though Okay. I was too, but I just went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and do it. Just for my protection, my children's protection. Um, I don't know about doing them though, because they only go to school. They don't. We be out, but they wear masks at school and they in daycare. So I may go ahead and get them vaccinated maybe next year, but not right now. They all right unless something change. Anyway, um, as I was saying, um, yeah, that's right, Peter Dale. My body, my choice. Right. So that's why I say, a lot of people are against vaccination. A lot of people are against a lot of things. But that's your choice of what you're against. But don't let, like I said the other day, don't let your prejudice or the things that you are against cause you to lose everything because you have hatred in your heart towards a specific group of people. That's why I say I don't want to direct this, even though Karen is about a white woman named Karen and a and she's prejudiced against black people. But right. But the way that she was like, to be honest, like the way that she was coming off was very rude, and a lot of us have experienced that, and a lot of us have experienced people that we have been close to be against or prejudiced against another. Like it's people that are prejudiced against white people. Let's just keep it real. It's people that are prejudiced against white people. It's black folk that are say, I can't stand you, MF. You white C. You Honkey. You know, it is people in this world that are vice versa, they ain't did nothing to them, but y'all just hate them from the past. I understand. You saw that movie. Well, what do you guys think? Like, if you had, I didn't want to give too much away because a lot of people haven't watched it. But I can say that when it comes to racism, it is a tough topic to talk about because some people feel like we're just gonna direct it towards white people, but I'm gonna direct it towards everybody. If you're feeling some type of way towards any kind of color, ethnicity, way someone's living, then that's something personal that you got going on within them yourself. That has nothing to do with them. That's have everything to do with you and what you were raised and how you were raised. And me, I try not to have nothing against anyone. Yes, it's people that's out here in this world that has wronged me. But guess what? This won't be everybody have been like my pastor said today, and this is so true. A lot no one in this world, it is 9:54, Peter. It's 9:54 p.m. in Central Standard Time. Yeah, Central Standard Time in Mississippi. These United States. But what I was at, um, excuse me, y'all. Um, I know, but um, hey, King Chris World, how are you today? But as I was saying, y'all, I completely lost my train of thought. But I wish I can go back. Let me think. Right. And that's what okay. So my pastor was saying that um no one is not going to be, everyone has been wronged by someone. Do you continue to let it, do you continue to let it like define you? Or do you find in your heart to forgive? No one is asking you to um, be friends with them or nothing, but just finding your heart to move on, because guess what? This won't be the first time someone did you wrong. But you continue to still be nice. You still continue to be kind. You still keep moving forward. To be honest, Techno Girl, I really don't. Like, it was just something that I really don't, because I know it's not, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them and how they feel and how they were raised. Um, because anytime someone has hate towards, like I said, a race or someone's sexuality, or just because, oh, I hate fat people. There's people that have something against people that are fat. It's people that have something against people that are skinny. Like, it's so much people. It's so much hate in this world. When but you say you love God, and God said, "How can you love me and mistreat your man that you see daily?" Answer that question. I understand. Right? They have, to be honest, and you continue to speak. It's not gonna. There's nothing wrong with you speaking. Hey, how you doing? And guess what? One day they're gonna realize that you have done not absolutely nothing to them, and they're gonna speak. If they don't speak, then guess what? They'll have to take it up with God, because they're hating in your heart that has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and how they were raised and how they feel. Like this lady Karen, she like her husband was killed in some type of way. Some black people, some killed her husband, some kind of gang or something, and she been against black people ever since. But that does but you can't just box us in just because someone did that to your husband. Doesn't mean all black people are like that. So that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, you can't treat everybody, you can't just box somebody in just because someone killed you. So a black person killed your husband, or a white man killed your husband. So you hate all white men. You hate all cops because all cops kill black people. No, all cops are not bad. I ain't gonna believe that. It's some cops that are bad and needs to be out of the system. But there's some cops out here that wants to develop with the kids, that's want to develop with the neighborhoods they, patrolling. So all cops are not bad. All black people are not bad. All white people are not bad. All Mexicans are not bad. All Chinese people are not bad. And all the Taiwanese and all them right there that comes into our world, African people, they are not bad. What makes people make them people bad is who they are and what they represent. That what makes you bad. I learned that. But once you realize that, when you get to that place in life where you realize it's nothing to do with a specific race, it's just the whole person within themselves. There's something wrong with that whole person, and and how they were raised, and then you realize, then you get around the family, then you realize that who they family is, then you will know, like, this ain't got nothing to do with me or my counterparts. That has everything to do with you and who you are and your craziness. Tell the girls I'm here because I'm cute, says it. All of that. Why you want to trip on beach, child? They do that. They do that. But um but I truly want to say this, like, guys, we got to get more love in our heart towards everything. Um, you know what I'm saying? Even if you may not accept certain, like, you know, how some people may choose to live their life, but you still can love them. Ain't nobody asking you to accept them. They're just saying, respect me, love me, treat me like I'm a human being. Don't treat me like I'm shit. Well, dirt. Let me take that back. Like I'm dirt at the bottom of the shoe, just because I'm a different color than you are, or I choose to live my life with a woman, or I choose to live my life with a man, or I choose to dress as a woman or dress as a man. I'm still human. Can we get that way in life? Hey, Philly girl, how you doing? Can we get that way in this world? That no matter, say I can never, they can't, because they have a driving force of hate in them. Once you have hate in your heart towards people, what, and I'm not, because more than just black people that watch me. So so I just got to keep it real. It's more than just black, white, Philippines, and everybody watch me. So with me saying that, why would let's just keep it real. It's not cool to be prejudiced or have hatred towards anybody, especially because of the color of their skin or who they are. That has nothing to do with them as an individual person. Get to know people for who they are instead of getting to know people for what they look like. Because sometimes, child, and take your time getting to know them, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know, get to know them. And if they vibe ain't like it, if you ain't liking their vibe, then you don't have to deal with them. That's how where I'm at. Like, I don't deal with a lot of people. I deal with my mom, my aunt, and a few cousins, but my circle is like, I gotta need. I have learned this. My circle is like this because I've been burned by people, and I have to keep my circle small for my peace, for my kids' peace, and things like that. So, you know, like my personal life, it'll never be on YouTube. I would never tell nobody my personal business. My personal life, like what I got going on and who I'm with, that's over with. Never again to nobody. Not here on social media. I'm just gonna be happy, by myself, or if I'm by single or not, I'm gonna be happy. You will never see me go through what I went through previously. That's wisdom, Monica. Yeah, that's true. Um, Child, you will have to watch it. Like, Philly girl, I know you one of those people that, like the guy in the other police officer in the movie, that'll just call you out on it. And I was just, we just discussing it, and we discussing how prejudice can cause you to, like, the lady ended up losing her life because of her hatred for this black couple, not wanting, basically she didn't want the black couple to live next door to her because of the fact that her husband got killed by some black people, and then she from when she was younger, black people moved into her previous neighborhood, and that was during the crack epidemic, and they destroyed her neighborhood. They had to move to the suburbs, and blah blah blah. So she been having a problem with black people since she was small. But the crack epidemic, like whatever. Thank you. Well, I've been raised look halfway right. My mama raised me right. Even though I may not do everything she say, I try to do halfway right. But true story. Oh, you talking about the Kevin Hart thing? Yes, child. I already don't watch the whole series, but I'm gonna do it uh in 3 to 4 weeks. But see, I need to give my members something. So that's going to be a members only live. And if you are not a member, then you need to become a member. Because from now on, if I do any movie discussions or anything like that, you'll have to be a member. I got to change some stuff up when it comes to my membership. And so if you want to do a discussion, and trust me, it will be private. Nobody will know, will have access to it. No, you're not a member yet, but you can become a member. No, you can become a member, Miss Techno Girl. Yeah, you should be a member. That's why I hate that you just it's $4.99 a month. I'm not accept like you could do memberships, but see, I'm sending my members a gift, but I'll sneak one. I got a deal. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to join the membership, go ahead. And I'll any other members would be because I'm getting ready to send off all my members their Christmas um giving them their Christmas gifts, sending them off this week because I need to get this knocked out. When did it start? Started like last year. If you have an Apple iPhone, you don't see the join button. So if you click the link in my description box, uh, you if you click it's a link in my description box for my members. Um, and I can. Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me. If you click the link in my description box, there will be my members. Because I feel like that's only fair to the members. I don't have many members, but if I do have, if I'm trying to get a calendar up as well, so it's a lot that I want to do for my members because it's just only right when you have people that's paying a monthly subscription to you, you want to show them love. And so right now, I'm just sending all my members a Christmas box full of goodies. Hopefully they like. That's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to cap it off so I can get everything um, done. But hopefully, whatever they are is. I hope everybody like it. I got one more thing to get, and that's gonna be it. And I should be shipping them out. Y'all should be receiving them in the next week or two. So if you're not a member, child, if I had no doubt, I would have been doing that a long time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You could just that's the link right there. Um, yeah, that's the link right there. Techno Girl, if you want to join my membership, the next time you come or whenever you want to do it. But the true story is gonna be a members, probably a members only. I said I was gonna do members only, and I need to make sure that I do that. So we could just, you know what I'm saying? So we'll know who support. And I'll probably choose one or two mods. I got to have mods. I like to have, if you my mod, I support you. Thank you, Philly girl. Ahmad and like two mods. I know I got two good supporters as mods, and I do want to do well. You know what I'm saying? It's always you can always click my description box, and you can go to my description box and get what you need. And you know, if I don't send you a box for Christmas, just know it'll be coming. Thank you, Philly girl. I appreciate you doing that. Like y'all, so Philly girl, I'll be reaching out to you. I said I wasn't gonna take any more members, but you know, I have to stand on my word, and I'm gonna stand on my word. Um, so um, Philly girl, I'll be reaching out to you in your Instagram because I want to make sure that I give you guys some kind of appreciation. Um, as well to the ones that not able to uh like come on the live or anything like that, like support me but don't want to do the membership. There's still ways to, I always get back to my people. Because I'm about to get in this live because y'all, I need to get my kids in bed and they ain't with the bed yet. Oh, thank you. Don't be jealous. Oh, thank you. Love you too. Um, so um as I was stating, um well, you know what I'm saying? When you get paid, just go to my one of my videos, click the description box and and hit the link and I'll be able to do that. But guys, I do want to I am doing a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway December the 18th. If you are a member, I don't want you guys to be a part of this giveaway because y'all gonna automatically get some. But these are for the people that are not a member, is not a member, and they support me 100%. Like Trisha, Miami K, the ones that are don't even. Oh, you're welcome. Um, and all the other people that supports me. It was smart. All these people. I want to give a giveaway. Like I said, I am going to be doing a giveaway, and it's going to be three. It's going to be. I'm not. It's going to be a giveaway, and it's going to be for the people that supports the channel. Uh, I am doing the giveaway. I am Techno Girl. I'll reach out to you, and we'll get something going. I know. That's why I say I've been there that long. I've been on you. I ain't been on YouTube that long. I've been on here since 2020. You've been with me since the beginning too. Yes, you have, Techno Girl. And I'll be reaching out to you. I'll make sure that I get something special for you. Um, but that's it. I can't want to be broke. I'm just playing. But I do want to let you guys know that with the giveaway, because I want to make it fair to everybody that is listening right now or listening to. Yes, but I have a new family channel now. Um, but I just want people that really support me on there. I don't need drama on my kids' channel. Yeah, she did miss the Thanksgiving giveaway. I gave away like $200. No, 225. Um, it might have been 250. I don't forgot. It was 250, 200 or 250. Yeah, I forgot. Um, but I am giving away. I'm gonna give away 4 Cash App giveaways, and I gotta stay at that. It's going to be 4. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's gonna be 4 $50 Cash App giveaways. And The stipulations, I do have stipulations on it. I am not going to broadcast it. So if you don't come to the live, you won't know. Him to hold on, let me drop the link to that. But anyway, while I'm searching for that, y'all excuse me, I just picked my nose on camera, but it'll be all right. uh it's M2J's family vlog. Sorry. M2J's family vlog. Um so what I'm saying is, okay, so well, congratulations to Brittany. Congratulations to Brittany. Okay, Blur Sunset. Anyway, um, with the giveaway, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to be subscribed to my family channel. That is M2J's Family Vlog. I understand to the girl. That's okay, because if you are a member, you get something different anyway. So I don't want none of my members in this giveaway. No members, because you're gonna get something. That's not fair to the other ones. Well, that's wonderful. God is good. Hopefully, she can make it 2 more months, and you'll be a grandmama, a GG. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Trisha, because I ain't had a chance to go look for it. But anyway, um, you have to be subscribed to M2J's. You have to be subscribed to this channel. Um, you have to come to the lives and support. This is what I'm going to do. The more I'm going to write down starting these next starting Monday. Every time that I go live, your name will be entered in the drawing. Thank you, Taylor. Uh, your name will be entered into the drawing every for like if you do it like you come to the live. If I go live 18 times, your name will be in the drawing 18 times. Um, if you come to your name will be on the little circle thing 18 times. So it may get bigger and bigger and bigger, but if you support me and you support this channel, then you'll come. Not for the money. I don't want you to come for the money. I want you to come for me. Oh, thank you. Look, I've gained so much, y'all. I'm just humble. I am so humble. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Like I got to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all. Um, so as I was stating, um, like the more you come to the lives, your name will be entered into the giveaway. Um, and if you want to be a part of it, please make sure you email me at mjjfamily gmail.com. This is for non-members. Members, y'all, I just need y'all addresses. If you friends with me on Instagram, inbox it to me, or I will be reaching out to get it from you. But if you want to be a part of the Cash App giveaway, email me. You have to have Cash App. Send me your Cash App information. J&J Mom 18 is mine, so that's how you need to send. I will not do PayPal. I'm sorry. It's just too much. Cash App. So, MJJ Family 2020, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, the more you come, the more your name will be entered into the giveaway. So if you come 18 times, your name will be on the list 18 times. That'll make it fair. To me, that would make it fair. And you have to be in the live or come in on a video or on the video that you have watched. That's just only fair to me and the real support. Um, I think the last one, even though you guys that support don't complain, I feel in my heart it wasn't right. So if I feel like something in my heart ain't right, then I'm gonna make it right. And this is the only way that I know is to make it right. I'm not gonna broadcast it on YouTube. Oh, it's a giveaway. I'm not gonna do that because y'all know I'm not no big YouTuber. I'm small, and so from the bottom of my heart, guys, if that last one wasn't right, but I'm gonna make sure this one is right. So if you are a supporter and you support me, well, if you're watching Pokemon, it means you're not watching me. But anyway, so that is y'all have the link to my channel, my M2Js, and y'all have to send me the Cash App information, email me, and um, come or comment on the live in the live and comment on the video. That's the only way you will. I don't even know, but guys, I'm about to go to bed. But I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, guys. Y'all, my kids, I do want to tell y'all this. My kids, I already done started getting stuff for these kids. Y'all, I have like these are boots. These are little Ugg boots for my daughter. My son, he got some J's. He got a big train set. My daughter got a big washer and dryer, like some type of kitchen set that I already had bought. I got a TV for myself. Um, I got something for you, Ain't Nancy. So, and you know, it's plenty more that I got to get. Like my kids was like, all these boxes, like all this weekend boxes just been showing up, showing up. I know they're like, Lord, what this woman done bought? But anyway, good night, Techno Girl. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for being a member. I think I have your number. I'm gonna reach out to you. Oh Lord. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Techno Girl to keep me for the night. Thank you guys so much for coming. Y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Look like my mama say, I'll see y'all in the wash, okay? See y'all in the wash.